Howie, so we've got a serious problem going on in Irish hospitals. You don't want to end up in there. That's a fact. Um, every day, more and more you look and talk about it, and people leave their comments, and the horror stories that are coming from their loved ones and them being in there. You gotta take your lives into your own hands, people. You know? Stop giving them your power, your sovereignty over your health. You don't want to be going into these places. It has, what? You go to the guards and people they want pulse numbers, they want to press charges for what's going on, and nothing gets done. There's no accountability for anything in this country. You know, they just, no matter what they've done since COVID, they've just done it. It's been going on since before we're born. We're born into some sort of hell in this country. You don't realise till you kind of grow up, you know. Well, it's all an illusion. You were fed a lie growing up, we all were indoctrinated in these schools. The HSE has just ended up in what seems like the Gulags. When is this going to stop? Anyone any idea? When everyone's dead, is it? Because that's what's happening out there. And if you don't take your own power back and look after your own bodies and stop putting poison in there, you're going to end up in these places to be a guinea pig. They're using synthetic drugs in these hospitals and they're killing people. They don't know what they're doing, They honestly don't. I don't know what. People go into these training schools of nursing and doctors and they think they're going to do good and they end up then with a license to kill. And they're so far in debt then, it's hard to get out. In the meantime, you're killing everyone with drugs out there. Sticking needles in babies at birth. Setting them up to be customers for life. You're supposed to give informed consent to your patients, doctors, and you're not doing that. And that's a fiduciary breach in itself. The Constitution, all these laws in this country that, this country is supposed to run on, they're not sticking to them. You're all bound to oaths out there and you're not sticking to them, all you elected officials. So what are we doing here, We're just playing Mickey Mouse country while everyone's dying. That's all that's going on. And it's been bombarded from left, right, centre, here, there and everywhere. It's all poison and drugs. It's awful, The animals are affected. The whole ecosystem, the microbiome. It's been destroyed out there. Spraying chemicals all over the land, these farmers. Putting data centres all over the place. And your wind farms, and your solar panels. Just destroying. Ireland's just a farm. And everyone's been farmed and human trafficked. and genocided and replaced. That's all this country is. You go back to the 1st century, you know? Everyone's just fighting everyone and replacing everyone. But it really hits home when you go, well, in my history, I go back to the 1100s, and that's when a lot of things happen. And you can see a repeat, a pattern, every 100 and something years. There's war. And there's a big cultural shift. And they keep bringing in new people and pushing out the old. That's all Ireland is. Genocide and replace. And we're just born into it again. We happen to be born at the time when it's happening. So, it's awful. And these politicians have allowed this to happen. We allowed it to happen. We allowed them to get away with it. Because they're not teaching people their constitution that they're supposed to live by. People don't know their laws and what rights they have. They know nothing. They're teaching them 72 genders in school. That's what they're doing here in Ireland. You know? They don't teach them. It's gone all wrong. And the teachers that what's up with you allowing this to happen? If everyone just stood up and said, no, I'm not doing that, instead of going along with it, life would be so much better. But everyone's just too weak. They follow the money. Because that's comfortableness that we've been brought into, isn't it? People have given away their freedom for convenience. It just keeps happening. You make it too easy. People just want to be governed out there, it seems. You give them the answers on how to govern themselves and they don't want it. Give them the answers on how to look after your own health sovereignty and they don't want it. They'll argue with me. Call you names. You know? It's just ridiculous. It really is. All you're trying to do is help out there. It's a mess. This country. I don't know. I don't see no way back, do you? What's done is done. Over 3 million Irish people stuck needles into themselves that they shouldn't have done. They just shouldn't. And every day now there's deaths in young people. You're not allowed to ask questions. How dare you? You're supposed to get to the bottom of that, and if you can't ask a simple question. We told you what was coming. If you did this, there's no undoing it. And here we are. Hospitals are full. People don't know how to undo what they've done. And they're euthanizing people in there. Giving end of care drugs to people that don't need them. End of life drugs. That's what's going on in these hospitals. Fentanyl, midazolam. There's a cocktail of synthetics. It has to stop, And it stops when we all stand up and want it to stop for a start. Accountability has to be held at the people at the top there. They've broken their fiduciary duties and we're the caretakers of the trust. Or they're the caretakers of the trust and we're the principal. We're over them, not the other way around. We're sovereign, not them. That's what that book tells us. It's like, this book is to tell you, you're sovereign. And it's to slap in their face and go, we're sovereign. You're just the caretakers. And they're the laws that you're supposed to live by. This is how that country is supposed to be run. I've argued with people through the years over this constitution, haven't I? We've fallen out just for asking questions. Like, again, I can't ask questions, and I just want to get to the bottom of everything. That's all. And you get there by asking questions and trying not to fall out with people along the way. Can we be adults here? Like, no, it doesn't seem that can happen. So, Ireland is in serious trouble. So it is. And the Irish, the natives, and ye people that you coming in now on the back of us, they're going to do the same to ye. You think you're getting away with it? You've come to this country, it's just full of poison. That's all. And you're just part of the economy. That's it. You've all been human trafficked here. So, anyway, that's all I have to say today. Good luck.